What's a dead giveaway that someone is not a good person? Never taking accountability for anything. Always talking shit about other people when they aren't around. When telling you about issues in their life and everything is everyone else's fault / no accountability. I guess a subtle one is them treating you differently in public vs how they treat you privately. These can both go either way. People who are always trying to manipulate a situation from the smallest things to the bigger issues. It is exhausting to be around them. How someone treats another person based on their job title. Anyone who treats a server, maid, garbage person, etc. like crap is just telling the world how much a piece they are. Treating people well only if they can benefit from them in some way. If they treat you well, but treat random people like shit, they aren't good people. And they'll treat you like shit too if you ever stop being of use to them. A complete lack of compassion, unless it's about themselves. Putting people down for fun. Never accepting responsibility for shitty behavior. Everything is always about them. Everything. Even if you're going through something difficult, suddenly they've been through the same thing, but worse. Even when they're being generous, it's for public display and not from a genuine place. Sulking and throwing fits to get their way. Yes, I am thinking of a specific person. When you express a boundary, they try to guilt trip you, pressure you, or threaten you to try and force you to do things you don't want to do. If they brag about how they pulled a fast one on other people. As if to say how smart / slick they are and everyone else is stupid. They never apologize. They remember you are their friend only when they need something from you. It's always about them. They're always the hero or always the victim in their stories. Can't take criticism but probably dish it out to everyone else. They're never wrong. Nothing is ever their fault. Everyone else is toxic but then. What music album is a true masterpiece from start to finish? Stevie Wonder's Inner Visions. Even his other great 70s run albums had a track or two that was only okay. Not that one. It's all brilliant. Kind of Blue, Miles Davis. The Cure, Disintegration. I've been obsessed since 1989. Moving Pictures. Dummy, Portishead. Talking Heads Stop Making Sense. In the Court of the Crimson King. Vivaldi's Four Seasons. Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars. I know nobody else will say this but, watermark, Enya. Edit, I really am surprised by the upvotes on this. I thought I'd throw it out there, it was my mom's favorite. My mom, died last November from cancer. I was going to put Metallica Black Album or something similar and I thought I'll put this up for mom. Thanks. Mezzanine 1998 by Massive Attack. Mad Villainy, MF Doom. The Cars. Graceland, Paul Simon. Disintegration, The Cure. What is your favorite conspiracy theory? Yuri Gagarin wasn't the first man in space, he was just the first man to come back alive. The government makes up a large amount of conspiracy theories and exaggerates real stories to make them less believable and muddy the waters of what's real and fake. That Dave and Buster's are the same people as Barnes and Noble. Dave Barnes and Buster Noble. Anything involving the Denver airport. Secret military bunker, meeting place for some secret cult, the meaning behind the murals, the gargoyle statue, Lucifer, etc. I live in Colorado so I like this type of attention. The 10-year challenge on Facebook in 2019 which encouraged FB users to upload pictures from 2009 and a current one from 2019 was actually a front by programmers to gain data and examples to train facial recognition and age progression software. Sometimes these weird celebrity baby names are fake names to try and protect the child's privacy. Favorite as in the one I find the funniest / most interesting is probably the Elvis still being alive ones. The guy was pumped with so many drugs during his career and didn't take care of his body. He lived the rock and roll lifestyle and paid the price. I like the dead internet conspiracy. The TLDR is that most interaction on the internet is now just you talking to bots, being served by bots, reading shitty bot-written articles, and bots posting crappy questions on /r/AskReddit, like this one. I think what makes the dead internet conspiracy theory fun is that it is at least partially true. It isn't to the extreme that the theory presents itself, and I don't think Google has some super secret AI, but a lot of content is certainly bullshit bots. That the mark to fill up laundry detergent is purposefully higher than it should so you buy more. Rocks are soft until you touch them. Facebook was actually started as a DARPA intelligence gathering project called LifeLog, which sought to do everything Facebook does now, pretty much. Oddly enough, LifeLog was shut down, or was it, about 3 weeks before Facebook began. Avril Lavigne died and was replaced by a clone named Melissa. The Department of Transportation bought too many orange barrels and now they have nowhere to store them, so they just place them for miles along the highway. That the Kardashian sisters keep their brother chubby so they can use his fat for their injections. All of the genealogy websites are a gov-ran program and the real purpose is to have a database for solving crimes. They knew that there would be no way to have people willingly give over their DNA for that purpose, so they genealogy as the motivation for people to give up the goods. We also paid for it, so it's a double win for the gov.